The maid felt sorry for him. But since the master and madam remained obstinate, she couldn't do anything. Lin Xue and Chu Dahai looked at each other in shock. They remembered now. When he was 8, they adopted Chu Fei. Chu Fei took a liking to Zihao's big room. Afterwards, they had planned to set up another big room for him, but he repeatedly made mistakes. To teach him a lesson, they put the matter aside. And this delay lasted a full 8 years. A trace of guilt flashed in Lin Xue and Chu Dahai's eyes. I was their biological son, yet I lived in such a small utility room in the Chu house for 8 years. They had failed me after all. They entered the room one after another. Everything inside was completely different from what they imagined. The room was tiny. Apart from a small bed, there was only a simple wardrobe, a small table and a small stool. The blanket on the bed was very thin. Hard to imagine how he survived winter. 5 people standing in the room made it indescribably crowded. The 3 sisters were also truly shocked by this scene. Their rooms and Chu Fei's were very, very large, with good lighting. Every aspect of the layout was designed by top designers. As children of the same Chu family, they couldn't imagine I lived in such a cramped, oppressive utility room. There was a bank card on the table. Lin Xue immediately recognized it as a birthday gift she gave me when I was young. He didn't even take this bank card? He doesn't even want the card? Is Chu Zihao planning to starve to death out there? Chu Shiwei said snappily, even though he could link the card to his phone. But this card is under Mom's name. We each have one. Leaving the card at home, isn't he afraid Mom will cancel it? Lin Xue picked up the bank card with trembling hands. She hurriedly opened her phone to check the transaction history of this card. The Chu family obviously realized Lin Xue's intent and quickly leaned in to look. Lin Xue opened the account that hadn't been opened for 8 years. The scene on the phone screen left everyone stunned. Besides the 200,000 Lin Xue transferred, the account was empty. Not a single transaction in 8 years. The last expense record on this card was 6 years ago, and the deposit record was 8 years ago. That means as early as 6 years ago, when I was 10, I stopped using this card for expenses. Chu Dahai's voice was strained. When was the last time you gave Zihao cash? Silence in the room. After a long silence, Lin Xue answered, 8 years ago. The 3 Chu sisters were also shocked. Us too. Then how did he live? Chu Junlin murmured in disbelief. At this moment, the maid standing aside finally couldn't hold back.